Well, guess who's back again? Yep, you guessed right. It's me, Bob. Today we're gonna be playing some more Book of Demons because, well, you know why. Because I like it. My, that's quite loud. I'm gonna... You know, I haven't actually checked my audio settings. On my stream, which is not very responsible of me, I'll give you that. But, hey man, nobody's watching, so nobody's complaining. Sorry, I meant nobody was watching until now. My Twitch is hacked. Me too. I wish my Twitch was hacked. Is everything running okay? Fuck it, I don't give a shit.
Try and listen.
No, I can see your few.
Let's give it a second to update. Yeah, we got this. Start out with... Yeah, we don't have much to do. Let's first start out by... See, I'm seeing a lot of ice enemies here. Nah, should be fine. Alright. Let's lower the audio a bit so I can actually talk. Book of Demons is a top-down hack-and-slash RPG, similar in style and in play as Diablo 2, I found. A lot of fun. You know, I just started this stream. Plays a lot like Diablo, but it has more roguelike card game elements. If you've ever played Slay the Spire or games of that genre, you'll know what I'm talking about. It has a very appealing papercraft aesthetic that reminds you of tabletop RPGs, even. Some of them are passive, some of them are active. So I have 3 here at the bottom. My 2, 3, and 4 keys are all activated abilities that use mana actively. These passive ones use mana, but they just reserve the mana. So the mana isn't spent, it's just you can't spend the mana. So this one gives my arrows the ability to split off when it hits targets, turning into 2 more arrows. This legendary card gives me a chance to dodge spiders, hit spiders, and resist shockwave damage, which is a big no-no. I don't like shockwave damage because it's very hard to avoid. Because of the area of effect nature of it. Now let's see. I'm actually gonna open this sarcophagus. This seems to be a RNG sarcophagus. Death, huh?
Oh boy, here we go again.
Yeah, not that hard. Poison, if you see the little skull next to his hearts right now, that means he's basically dead. the poison will tick down and it will kill him, guaranteed. Unless he heals, which is possible on certain mobs, he is basically dead. Oh yeah, just give me no chance to react. Let's quickly swap our loadout. What color arrows are these? Fire arrows. Sorry, I'm having a hard time thinking because of how loud the music is. So these are kind of boss mobs. The shields you have to click on first, like actually click on them, and then you can disarm the shield. Usually the shields don't come back, but on certain mobs they definitely will. But usually it's not very. So neat thing about one of my abilities is these slippers, they ignore the shock effect, which is always annoying in any game. So you'll notice that these are very reminiscent of Diablo 2's shock effect, which nobody liked. Everybody hated it. It would kill you like near instantly because the projectiles could overlap and well, you die very fast. Yeah, no, if you love the papercraft aesthetic, you love Diablo 2 or any of the Diablo series, and their aesthetics, then you'll find a lot to enjoy in this game. If you like the skill trees part of Diablo 2, then you're probably not going to get a whole lot, because there is no skill tree. You just unlock cards and can change them out basically at will. In that sense, it's more like Diablo 1. In fact, this is very, very much more reminiscent of Diablo 1 in its style, in its jokes, in the portrayal of its characters. This is the rogue. She's the second character. You unlock the rogue and the mage at the same time. Pathing works with your WASD keys. You can click to move, but yeah, it's hard to exactly describe. But you can move around just like that. You can only move on the paths that are laid out. The mobs can move anywhere else they like because they're mobs. But yeah, it plays basically like Diablo in terms of everything else. There's no real skills. Well, there are skills, but they you can't bind them to left click and right click. I don't see this having as much replay value as Diablo, perhaps because of the limited capabilities of a card game like this. But for some that might be a plus. No, you just have to get to a certain point in the game. It's like one of the bosses, like the 10th floor or whatever you want to call it. It's a cool potion. But no, you unlock it like right away. You don't have to do any like completion of the run. You just unlocks as you play. Yeah, you do have to start over, make a new character. You can make 3 characters in total for each class, and then you have to overwrite your own character.
Good.
Yeah, each character has different card sets and everything to unlock, so you basically have to start over anyways, because you can't carry on the cards from either or. There are 3 classes, just like in Diablo 1. Warrior, Rogue, and Mage. Mage, as you'd expect, is more focused on abilities other than his own attacks. Actually, I've never played Mage, so I don't know. But Warrior is, you know, tanky warrior type. Focuses on smacking things and just getting in the action. Has a lot of health to do it with. But I prefer the more long and patient style. Just so I don't get hit as often. Until I learn exactly how to deal with enemies. Take it slow. Maybe. They might. It's definitely a good adventure for them. Adventure? One of the 2 words there. Adding more DLC characters. Well, I mean, they're gonna be adding more of the game. The game is kind of complete as it is, but let's say a little bit to be desired. So my character just opened up a thing that was supposed to contain a stat upgrade. All it contained was a single coin inside of it. What's else here? Nothing. Haha.
Heaven's radiance has turned bleak for the one whose heart was weak. Robes of white, now dark with stain. Countless prayers, all in vain. Because he let the fear take root. Dark designs are now afoot. Seals lie broken by his words. Enter the unholy hordes. Darkness falls, blood shall be spilt. But another carries guilt.
I wonder who's the other one.
Oh geez, you're actually resistant to that, huh? Hold on. A little kitten in my room is complaining just a little bit. Far at the top, huh? I know. Come on, you know. It's a little rascal, isn't he? Oof. The bar at the top. What is that, per se? That is what is left on the floor. So it shows all the prizes, bosses, anything that you may have left, so that you can 100% complete the floor without having to backtrack super hard. You still have to backtrack, but yeah, it's much simpler. Don't have to worry too much about it. You just check the bars at the top, and in case you forgot something, it will show up on the map once you've completed most of the rest of the floor. So if you forget a lot of things, then it's probably not going to show up. But okay, that's annoying. We'll just ignore that for now. So we'll just clear out the rest of this floor, then we'll start the quest. Are we just about done? We have a statue. Oh, that's this. Right, yeah. Alright. This is not where we fight the boss, by the way. I first thought that. Oh yeah, this is spoilers, so if you don't want to get spoiled, don't watch any further. Not that I'm saying that I don't want you to watch. I'm very lonely. But yeah. This is spoilers. If you're gonna get the game, play it for yourself. It's one of those games, you know. Very charming. Doesn't have the same ring when you see it twice. It's always supposed to mind. You know.
Stay and listen for a while.
I don't want to identify these cards. I'm saving up for a card upgrade.
Is very grim.
I want to upgrade this, but it costs 50,000 gold. Go to hell. That's the next part.
Time to join my dark flock, adventurer. On your knees.
My cards?
Reject false idols.
I don't think you can.
Faith in the archdemon.
Stealing from a thief? You will regret that.
Ow. That's a lot of fucking poison. Ah, that's a lot of poison, huh? Come on, that's... No, that's not it. Oh, this is... turned into a difficult situation. Yeah, you have to progress. I mean, there are some things that you can repeat, but I think you have to progress the whole way. Though I don't know if that changes later on. It might. You know what? Maybe I'm not prepared for this quest. I can go back to town, get a quick heal, come back. Oh, I got my slippers. Those will be useful. Yeah. Yeah, the monsters, they stay dead. So, like, there are certain bosses. Well, I mean, you can go in and out. But I think on certain difficulties that changes. You can't use that. But, you know, this, that, and the other. It depends on your difficulty. But yeah, you can go out to get a quick heal. On roguelike difficulty, that they will prevent you from doing that, and they will charge you money to do that. So I mean, you can still do it, but you have to spend money. And since you can't just grind money, that becomes a problem. That enemy has a little rage bar underneath him, and if you trigger the rage bar by hitting him too much in a short amount of time, he will enrage, and that causes him to use an ability, and the ability heals him, as well as does other things. So you want to take those guys a little bit slower. Unlike that. So just taking it easy so far. Divine potion, right. If I find myself in a pickle. Alright, we have our quiver. Chance to avoid stun, critical hit damage reduction, prevents cursor knockback. Is the randomly any good? No, money is per character. Otherwise you could just farm it. Which, I mean, if you want that, you could probably... just play on easy. Yeah, I think fully upgrading all your cards is going to take multiple playthroughs. Like, you can play through more than once. Like Diablo, you can play on higher difficulties, like you know, your nightmare, your hell difficulty. I'm assuming, anyways. I don't know, but yeah, it would be kind of disappointing if you could only play with the one character once. In which case, I probably wouldn't recommend it, but obviously. It's not. It's got a lot of heart and soul put into it. And if they're going for roguelike, they have to have some replayability. Yeah, I think your cards and your gold carries over, but like into the next playthrough. If you make a new character, you make a new character. You know what I mean? It's brand new. So those ghosts are just gonna die to the poison, which I'm totally fine with. Yeah, there's a lot of room for the DLC. Still missing my health potion. Remedy potion. It's not like you're bereft for content anyways. There's a lot to do currently. I mean, if you're one of those people who likes to play hours and hours, there's definitely a lot of life to the game. I'm not quite sure how it works. That's why I'm playing, but if you have the, there's a special promotion that went on, and that's why I got this game, because there was a promotion going on. If you own Crypt of the Necrodancer, you get like a coupon, and you can use that for like 70–60% off. It's a cheap game, so might as well if you have the game. Oh shit. If an enemy charges into another enemy, it knocks them out? That's, you'll learn something new. The end of this. Time to go back. Get a quick health refill. On roguelike difficulty, these things do not refill, but otherwise they do refill and basically free health. So there's not a whole lot of difficulty. And even if there was, you can always go to your options menu and change your game mode to easy mode. That way you can still play the character that you've grown to love. It just won't be as hard. You can get free revives, all that good stuff, so you don't lose progress. I wonder, can I just... No, I can't. It totally just prevents me from doing that, doesn't it? Okay. Well, now that I've gotten all my cards back, or at least most of them. Fuck spiders. I hate spiders. So yeah, that's all my stuff. Blech. Do I have enough gold to upgrade it? No.
Oh boy, here I go slaying again.
That's a oh boy. No, that's fun. I like that. I love rooms that are disconnected. Crypt of the Necrodancer, correctamendo.
Too weak to face me without your puny cards? Very well, it will be more educational when the will of Archdemon breaks you to me, faithful.
Say your last prayer, Bishop.
Let me rekindle your fame.
Okay, that's a lot of enemies. Can you move?
No
Thank you.
hell can actually freeze over.
That's a lot of enemies. That's a... Okay, let's quickly just... Time slows down when you're in the menu. In fact, let's just take this too, because why the fuck not? Press this, do this. Let's quickly... this. Quick shield. Wow, this guy deals a lot of damage, huh? What's that ability that resists slow? That's the one. And what else do I need? Fuck it, I don't know. Ooh, it's a bit tough. Oh, I'm out of arrows. Yeah, it's first time fighting him. Oh, I can get a refill up there. It's not too hard. Oh, he's resistant to that poison. Whew. Where'd you go? Cantaloupe? Easy peasy. Didn't even die once.
Not so cocky with full of arrows, eh?
Legendary card, huh? Well, yeah, no, I gotta identify that. Yeah, man, I'm gonna be in trouble with big Satan, man. Yeah. We done here? No, we're not, cause I have to backtrack. You know what? Fuck it. I don't really need that gold. Oh, but I'm so close to my upgrade though. I'll think about it later.
Stay and listen for a while.
That's fat monsters previously marinated overnight. What does it do? Throws nearby monsters back and stuns them. Damage 1. During card effect, arrows and attacks are 20% faster. Cooldown decreased by 10%. Chance enough. Set them on fire, huh? Interesting. Oh, in the description it says, I am the one who knows.
Oh, missed me already?
Are we gonna wait one more time for one more of those guys?
So the anti-pope is dead. Thank you for ending his reign. I'm sure the heavens would prefer me to be the one who brought him down and balanced the scales of justice. But I would never be brave enough to carry out such a courageous quest. Moreover, I vowed to help and protect life, so taking one, even one so twisted by evil as his, goes against that oath. I shall thank the heavens for sending you to our aid.
Yep. Good job. I did it.
No, I can see your future is very good.
So yeah, there's a mage, you got a rogue, and you got your warrior. You have to go through all of this first, and then you can unlock free play mode. Whatever that means. What's this? Mini challenge? Fuck it, let's play that. Let's see, what do we want? Ignore damage from fire, 12 seconds. Yeah, I want that. Yeah, I want that. Oh yeah. Oh. Interesting. I've never seen these cards, so. No health potion, huh? You know what, that actually seems like a good idea. It's a lot to consider here. Most of these I've never seen before. You know, let's just go full mana bulk, dude. No mana, no nothing. Just everything. We'll have 3 mana for spells. And like it said, this is super hot mode, which means time only moves when you do. You know, the classic slogan of super hot. Just give it a minute to load in. Is this a crash? Is this crashing? I don't think so. Can't be a crash. Alright, this is fun. So what does this do again? Hot mess. Grants basic hit on target for each monster killed. No clue. I'm gonna sneeze. Blech. There we go. There we go. Let's collect some gold. Little bit of gold, little bit of money. Are we done here? Barrel! I'm missing a barrel. Of course it's down here. Cool. We're out. We're out. We're out. So I think this hot mess ability does, based on what I'm mousing over, what enemy I'm mousing over, it'll do an AoE, it'll pull everything together, and it's great with fire. So maybe I should equip that demonic ring. Let's equip that instead. See what that gets us. Got poisoned a bit there. This is a bit wasteful, but there we go. We now have the ability to use our abilities again. We move through here, kill that guy, wait for the poison to go off, stand in the fire because I'm stupid. Perfect. See what he drops. A little bit of cash. Perfect.
What did I forget? Some goodies there. Did I really forget something down there? I'm not smart. Click the right thing. There we go. And is that it? Cool. Time, 4 minutes, 17 seconds. Yeah. Gold, a lot. Starting score, that much. Yeah, not bad. Where did we place? 10th, huh? I guess because nobody plays. It's a small indie game, what do you expect? Coming up on the hour mark on our stream here. Normally I stream like an hour to 2 hours. Depends on the game and whether I'm enjoying it or not. And whether I want to save a little bit. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. What I'm thinking. Did a lot today. Well, I only did 2 fights and one of them doesn't even mean progress for me. But, you know, gonna wrap it up. I do stream semi-regularly now. I might not stream later. All depends. There we go, 1 hour mark. I stream World of Warcraft Classic with my guild, this game, which I love, and PewDiePie Legend of the Brofist. Which is a garbage game and I hate it, but a friend bet that I couldn't 100% it, and now I'm doing that. Let's see. Hell card. So yeah, this looks to be a DLC, the Hell card thing, but it's Q4 of 2020. So late December, late November, something like that. Oh, this is Hellcard is basically the Book of Demons, but more like Slay the Spire and Dice Dungeons, apparently, according to whatever it is. But no, this is exactly like Slay the Spire. The Hell card. Yeah. Although support pack. Let me check that for you. Wow, Book of Demons is actually $28 in Canadian. That's more than I would have played. Let's see. Return to game supporter pack. What is this? So what is this? What is this? Now these games right here are games that aren't released yet. But no, this is just a launcher for the game. It's what they are using for their ability to play the games. So you can just launch up one of these games and then you can play all of them. Neat way of doing it, I suppose. But might fudge the numbers on time played. Yeah, I'm not sure how they're gonna do anything. I just enjoy the game as it is.
I'm gonna raise my audio back up because generally I don't actually talk during my streams. I just let the audio play and then make remarks in the background. Speaking of, I need to check up on my audio settings. Later, man. Thanks for coming.